Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my Sims in Bloom challenge. If you do enjoy today's episode, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so that you never miss a video. Starting off today's episode, Alice is outside looking through the telescope. Once again, keeping an eye over on the magical realm while she is here stuck with the evil witch Verelda. But obviously recently Alice has been learning some new, not curses, but spells that could be curses. So let's have a little look into some of the spells that she now knows. She's learned every single practical spell, every single mischief magic, and every single untamed. She just still needs to learn more potions. I believe there is one that can duplicate her. Create a perfect replica of yourself for a time. Now, Alice has never done this spell before, so I think it is going to take a little bit of getting used to, but I'm thinking she does this as a way for Verelda to not realise that she is perhaps planning an escape. Maybe Alice is planning an out, as, you know, living with Verelda has been super difficult and it's not going to get any better, so perhaps it's an out and we figure out this copy pasto or duplicato, whatever it's called, spell, perfect it, and eventually Alice can use it to leave. How far through logic are we, by the way? Her logic is at level 5. Okay, so we're halfway through. Her gem making skill, gemology, is level 3 and herbalism's also level 3. Okay, so some key things that we are going to have to work on because those are the 3 skills that she's got to do. Maybe Verelda has enjoyed doing intellectual activities. No, she might feel like a genius, but she's not a genius. Absolutely not. Maybe we brew a herbal remedy, and maybe Alice tries her hand at the highest of skills, the highest of spells. It is the untamed magic duplicato spell, which is the top spell, and she's never done it before, so it could go completely wrong. But I think it is something that she wants to explore, because if she's ever to leave this place, she needs some sort of distraction. And I'm sure Verelda would not realise, like, you know, it would literally be a clone of Alice. So by the time Verelda realises, or if she ever does realise, Alice will be gone. The reason why it's so good that Verelda does play chess all day, even though she's very boring and has nothing better to do, is because it means that she's not going to know that Alice is out the front here practicing spells. Like, for example, if we try and practice the spell duplicato, let's see how this works. This is not anything that I have ever done before. This is not something that Alice has done before. I don't quite know how this is going to work. Hey, that's not her. Oh, it is her. Belle Bloom. Oh my god, it was somebody else. But they look exactly like us. Oh my god. What? So we can command to fight. Oh! We can command them to fight Verelda, but no, we can't do that yet. We can command to cook and command to clean. So basically, we're going to tell this Alice that you need to go and cook, you need to go and clean for Verelda. Are they going to go and do that? Let's get out of here and travel to the magical realm. I'm thinking that we check and see what orbs are available over here. Can we just teleport over here? We can. Let's transportulate over here. We'll see if there's any familiars that we don't have yet. Butterfly. Do we have that? And the snub-nosed leaf bat. I don't think we have Butterfly or the snub-nosed leaf bat. So let's get that. Tomes. Deliriate, Furio, Rejuvenation. Deliriate, Furio, and Rejuvenation. Okay, none of these are potions that we need to learn. So that's fine. We'll check back each day if there's any more potion tomes. But we did get some new familiars. Okay, let's have a look at the Butterfly first. For now, we'll call them flops. They kind of look scary. But let me know any gem-based names for the butterfly. Obviously, let me know in the comment section below. I am not sure about this butterfly. That is quite scary. We're also going to bind to... Oh, this guy looks cute. Look at the little nose. Hold on. I want to see this little guy. So let's summon a different familiar. And this familiar is called West. All right, so we need gem-based names for Flops and West. Oh, wait, look Yeah, it's green and white, which are Alice's lily colours for her generation. I feel like as a default now, this is the familiar that we always need with her. We'll obviously bind to all of the others, but it's our colours. It's green and white. Oh, I love that one. Actually, that one's my favourite one. What we are going to do is we're going to transportulate over to here, and we're going to ask Lucian this time for a potion recipe, because we need to unlock all of the potion recipes, and at the minute there's no tomes around to be able to learn any of them. Look at our little friend. Ooh, he's taught us the potion of purging. New potion, nifty. Let's try it out. Okay, cute. We're now 10 out of 15 through. So he has just taught us a potion that allows spellcasters to choose different perks. We've got 5 more to unlock, and then we'll have learned all of the spells and all of the potions. One of you in the comment section on the last episode said that there might be orbs around the actual magical realm itself that you can steal. If I'm being honest, I can't say that I've noticed any. Like, I don't see any magical orbs around the place to steal. So I think what we'll do is we'll go and do a little bit of experimenting in the cauldron and just see if she's able to learn any more herself. Why is the clone in the family tree? This is really weird. Here's the clone in the family tree. How long do we get the clone for? Is it like temporary? Wait, what? Do we have that one? Do I have the dragon? An orb here, an orb of the dragon. We don't have that one. Regal and powerful. This dragon should never be discounted based on its size. Double. Okay, we need names for all 3 of these new familiars. Oh, look at him. Little dragon. He's kind of cute. Okay, we'll keep him for a little bit. So I'm confused then. Do these familiar orbs just randomly show up? Will there be a new one there a different day? Are they just on fireplaces, or will they show up anywhere else? I can't remember how many there are. Oh, she's just discovered another potion. On her own. Well done. Forced friendship. A potion that unlocks the power of friendly conversation. Okay. Well done, Alice. What is Orion drinking? Why has he got a nice looking fruity drink? I want a fruity drink. Ooh, we can ask him to teach a potion recipe. There must be some sort of a cooldown on it, because when I tried to do them all in a row before, it never worked, but now I'm able to ask him. Oh, we'll learn these potions in no time then. Also, look at our relationship. We've got full green and full pink. That's brilliant. He's just taught us Transcendent Charmer, a potion to unlock the power of romantic conversation. Of course, our boyfriend has taught us that one. Why is my clone here? What on earth is she doing here? Of course, Verelda's gonna realise. What are you doing? Hold on, she's an evil clone? Unable to command an evil clone? Are you joking me right now? She's evil? I've just made an evil clone. But I could command her before I left. So clearly she has spent 5 minutes with Verelda, and that has turned her evil. Honestly, I'm not surprised Verelda would turn any sane person mad. So this is Alice's evil clone. I guess let's give her an evil CC makeover. This is Alice Bloom's clone, who we now discovered is an evil clone. This is what she looks like. And instead of the squeamish trait that Alice had, that she obviously got from Alice, that has been switched out for, sorry, instead of squeamish, it's been swapped out for the evil trait. So she is the evil clone of Alice Bloom, and her name is Belle Bloom. This is going to be interesting. She's got a big scar down her face as well. She looks like a very interesting character. So here's the thing. We all know that there's some sort of story behind Verelda, why she is the way that she is. We've seen her multiple times hitting the teddy in this random room in the house. We've seen her talking to spirits, talking to ghosts in this room. And my theory is this, that years ago she lost a daughter, and that daughter's soul has lived on in this house, in this room, in fact. And so when Alice created the clone originally was fine. It was not evil. However, when the clone entered into the house, the soul of Verelda's child has now absorbed into Alice's clone and has become Belle Bloom, basically. So maybe this whole time, all these years, her daughter's soul has been bound to this teddy. Hence why Verelda has shown all this frustration on the teddy. But now the soul has come out of the teddy and is now bound to the only other living thing in the house now. So Belle Bloom has gone from this lovely clone of Alice to now the evil kind of daughter of Verelda. Except, you know, the body isn't Verelda's daughter, but the soul is now there in Belle's body. So Belle is an evil clone. Obviously, Verelda's daughter did not look like Alice. She's just a body with Verelda's daughter's soul, which is wild. Alice is up here slaving away at jewellery making. So this was obviously her daughter's room growing up. So that is going to be where Belle sleeps. Oh no, you've botched the jewellery. Better try again. Oh, I feel like Belle has just come up here and told her she's messed it up. And she's now got to do it all over again. No. It says excellent quality. Oh, botched. Botched jewellery has no crystal to charge. Oh, Alice. I'm not being funny, but with everything going on, she herself has just tried to get out of here. Like, that was going to be our escape. Was going to be for Alice to create this clone. And the clone was then going to be there, work for Verelda, you know, do the cooking, do the cleaning, do everything while Alice could make her escape and finally get out of this hellhole. And now instead, her doing the clone spell has come back to bite her. And instead, she's now being bullied by 2 evil witches. Because the bad thing about this is that Belle, in that clone process, got all of Alice's powers. This is really hard for Alice. Oh my lordy. Okay, poor Alice is in the struggles right now. And she's eating spoiled garden salad. Babes, don't do it to yourself. Why is she eating spoiled garden salad? You're just going to be unwell. Okay, go and use the toilet. Go and take a nice shower and go to bed. Poor Alice. I feel like she does need to cry it out, actually. Go do that before bed. The reason why Belle probably is, like, so horrible to Alice is 1, because she's evil, she's an evil clone, and 2, because the soul inside of her is Verelda's daughter that died. She probably does think, probably thinks that Verelda has replaced her, when actually the real reason, like, that Verelda invited Alice to live in this house was because, oh, Alice, babes, you're not going to be able to go to bed, you're going to have to repair that. Actually, do we have a Repario? Go do that. The real reason why Alice is in this house is because Verelda's too lazy and basically wanted a slave to cook for her and clean for her. She didn't want a daughter. Like, she didn't want to replace the daughter that passed away. This is awful. Honestly feel like this is worse now. I genuinely feel as though Alice's conditions, her living conditions, have now got 10 times worse, because obviously before she only had to deal with Verelda. Whereas now she's got her evil clone that looks like her, but has the soul of Verelda's dead daughter. This is so confusing, and this is going to be so much harder for Alice. Oh my god, she's crying in the shower. Oh, I really feel for her. Oh, it's the first day of spring. Maybe the snow will finally clear up. In fact, I need to remove this snowball here because I was trying to get Alice to look through the telescope and she literally couldn't because this snowball was in the way, and I just think that's so annoying. Like, watch, if we get her to go here, she just won't walk through it. So she had to teleport over here. Would you say that Verelda and Belle have a difficult family dynamic? Is she being difficult with her as well? Honestly, Verelda's difficult with everyone. Maybe the evil clone will finally come to her senses and help us escape. But to be fair, let's take the opportunity while she's in there distracted with Belle to get out of here. First things first, I feel like we need to get some food. She didn't even have time to get breakfast this morning. So let's just go and have something quick. Girly Pops doesn't want to be cooking at home and then cooking here in the magical realm as well. So go and get yourself some foodies. Maybe we can chit chat with Lyra as well about what's going on. Yeah, I think let's go and share the secret. She hasn't even told Orion yet about the evil sister. Well, evil clone even. She's not a sister. But perhaps firstly, Alice wants to confide in like another girl and just sort of speak to her and see her opinion on it. And she'll go into maybe a little bit more detail Especially she noticed that Orion was quite busy as well, working on his magic. So yeah, it's nice that she's got a friend like Lyra too that she can confide in and talk to about these sort of things. Although you're giving evil vibes, babe, so take a step back. Okay, more experimenting. Actually, what we could have done there is ask Lyra for a potion recipe. Let's do that first and then get back to experimenting. She's given us the potion of emotional stability recipe. Okay, we just need to learn 2 more. A potion to remove unnecessary emotional baggage. Is that one then, so for example, the fact that she's sad at the moment, could we brew that potion and get rid of those emotions? Is that how that one works? She does only need to learn 2 more, which is the potion of curse cleansing and the potion of prompt resurrection, which is given if somebody dies, you can resurrect them with a potion. And once she's done those, she will have done everything. Every spell, every potion. That's impressive. So this is the botched ring. If we click Repario on it, will it be better quality? Let's see. Okay. It's normal quality! Oh my god. But then it still says botched jewellery has no crystal to charge. So it does say normal quality. Is that fixed? Or... wait. She can ask Lucian to teach a potion recipe. Why is he sparkling? Maybe it's not on cooldown. Or if it is, it seems like a short cooldown. Lucian has just taught her the potion of curse cleansing now. Which means she only needs 1 more. Hold on a minute. Where's Boyf? Where is Orion? Are we able to ask him? And then he's there. Okay, we can't ask him. I feel like there is some sort of a cooldown, but it's shorter than I thought. So we'll do some experimenting for a few hours. And if we don't learn the final potion from that, we'll go and ask Orion. And then we'll have done all of the potions. We'll have learnt them all. That is impressive. Ooh, one thing I want to note. Are there any more of those orbs around? Okay, there's none downstairs. Do they just randomly pop up then? That's what I want to know. None on that fireplace. I can't see any of them anywhere. But I will keep an eye out just in case. Aspiration achieved! Hold on. She's now a spellcaster virtuoso. She has discovered prompt resurrection. The final spell, a sim that drinks this potion will revive immediately if they die. She has completed her aspiration. Oh my goodness. And she's earned the trait Slinger of Spells. A Slinger of Spells generates much less charge when casting spells. Oh my goodness. That's wild. She's now got 3 more talent points and she's made it to the very top of being a spellcaster. You could say she's now maybe one of the most powerful spellcasters. Which of these perks do I want to give her? I'm thinking we go up this one, protected from curses. While in the magical realm, this sim is extremely powerful. They're protected from death from overload and can more freely build, charge and discharge. They have increased success chance of potion making. Ooh, let's go for that one. Okay. I feel like she does not give herself enough credit. She's so stinking powerful. And I feel like to celebrate, she needs to be woohooing with Orion in the observatory. Not trying for baby, just woohoo. Okay, Orion, let's go and celebrate Alice's success. Oh, he's totally down. I'm gonna go and woohoo in the observatory. What better place to do it? I feel like this is the only time that this observatory has ever moved or ever had any sort of action. It's the few times that her and Orion have actually come in here. I never see anybody coming in here other than them. Misaki babes, now is not the time for a call. We're gonna ignore that though. Obviously, we can't really be replying. But there we go. Alice and Orion have just had some woohoo in the observatory. And I suppose we should head home. And on that note, I think we will finish today's episode there. However, we are able to take a pregnancy test on the toilet. But I think we will save that until the next episode. I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. Oh my god, she's just come home and all of the snow is gone. Literally, within a few hours, it was gone. If you did enjoy it and you're looking forward to the next episode and finding out if she is pregnant, then give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know some names for the familiars down in the comment section below. And yeah, a massive congrats to Alice learning every single spell and every single potion. She is now pretty much a top spellcaster, so good for her. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, look after yourselves, and I will see you next time. Taz out.